Alright, let me show you what we're about to get into today. Unboxing of a box. Let's get it.
I be looking good. I be gripping brain, nigga. I be gripping wood. Okay. My seven. I'm gripping in my seven. Okay. I'm laughing at my seven. I'm riding in my.
Alright, well, time is here. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. We got another unboxing. You can guess what it is. Just by the mere size of it. This right here is a speaker box. Speaker box for what? This speaker box is for two 15 L5 or L7s in the 15 inch 15 inch sockets. So L5 and L7 kickers are both, L5 and L7 15s are both the same size. And being that they said, being that it's recommended, well, being that the box is advertised for both, it's like they're trying to insinuate that the airspace is the same as well, which I doubt, but I don't think this box is for people that are necessarily calculating airspace, but I don't know, we'll see. So the box is inside of a box. This box is made by A-Trends, which I guess they make Surge, B-Box, and some other things. Receive free A-Trend gear. We do a review, so we're gonna be doing that. I want all the free shit 2023, dog. All the free shit. Alright, so pop the box up on the side like that, so we can pull it out. It says the box is tuned to 34.14 hertz. Air volume is 2.61 cubic feet per sub. The height of the box is 14 inches. The width of the box is 36 inches, and the depth is 19.125. Not terrible. Just like that other box. Just like the solo box that I got for the other L7. This one also was not mad expensive. Less than 150 bucks. So the price is good. However, when you really get into it, is it gonna last? Is it gonna last? And that's the question. Like I said, this one definitely feels. I mean, it's a big box. Trying to get it out of the way. Also, I mean, in the reviews, was like I said with the last one, man, the only thing that really concerned me is people's concern for the box itself, about it coming apart, whatever. I don't think there's nothing that some 4-inch nails won't solve, but we'll see. We shall see. But just like that. Just like that. 215s. Subwoofer box from Amazon. Like I said, this box is pretty huge. I don't think it'll have an issue going in the trunk. Because the Caprice trunk is very large. So, I don't know. Like I said, this setup was more so about going into the 4-door Caprice, not the 2-door Caprice. And the plan was to order this box, get the subs in, and then turn around, put this box in the trunk of the 4-door Caprice, and then from there, the extra stuff that was still in there that still need to be done to come inside and go up on the shelf up top where the woofers are. So that's still gonna be the plan. This is also a ported box. Don't get me wrong, I don't got nothing against ported boxes. I do feel, however, that dual or that seal boxes hit harder in trunks, but I could be wrong. Like I said, for the price point, it is what it is. 3/4 MDF. Once again, let me show you the construction on the box. Construction doesn't seem to be bad. I do not see. This looks more like glue. It looks more like glue rather than a silicone that we saw in the single box. So maybe that's something that might want to be addressed. Also, I know my plan was originally to make these speakers, to wire these speakers in parallel down to 1 ohm. So that can still be done. I mean, you can just use one set of these terminals, and then probably this one, probably wire this speaker up, and then have the wires kind of coming across, and then over to this side. Probably be the best way to do it. I don't know. I'm not a car audio professional, but I think that's what we're gonna do. So let me get up here and get the speakers down and set them up there so you can see what they're gonna look like. All right, so we got them down off the shelf. They've been sitting up there a while, man, just hibernating. So let me blow some of the dust off of them. Before and after. Alright, so we got our box, we got our speakers. Now I'm just a little curious how much larger this box is compared to this box that's in this trunk. Well, like I said, I'm not planning on putting those speakers in this trunk. However, I am a little bit curious about the differences in size, although I'm sure it's probably not by much. So let me do a top to bottom, a height measurement, which, bear with me, I'm trying to do this with one hand. So as you can see there, about 16 inches. Now we come over here to this box. Top to bottom. Top to bottom, we got about 18 inches. So it's about 2 inches taller. As far as the width on this box, it's about 3 feet. Let me see what we got on this box. So about 2 inches shy of 3 feet on that one. So this overall is a larger box. So yeah, we'll see. Part of me wants to take these 15s out and put them in the other box. However, I kind of want, just to make sure, I guess the box is gonna fit, because I know that box is going to. And being that this one is already in the garage, then all I have to do is switch the box. Well, the box and the amp. But if I leave it as is, then I'll kind of have that feeling as I don't know if it's gonna fit in there. So I think that's what we need to do. Take the stuff out of the trunk of the 4-door box Chevy and see just exactly what it is that we're working with. Alright, so I went out to the backyard because that's where the speaker box still lives, the original one. If somebody needs a speaker box for three L7s, let me know. I got it. But no, I was looking here, man, and I was just like, I just want to get the right size power, well, not power, but speaker wire. So this is all 10 gauge. So it was just back there chilling. I'm gonna reuse it. I had bought this stuff here, 14 gauge, way too small. I'm gonna send it back. So, especially if I got other wire I can recycle and use anyway. Cause this ain't cheap. Ain't cheap at all. So, another thing, like I said, I did notice the way that these was wired. So, I want to say that these were wired not in parallel, but in series. So I'm curious what that gets us on our voltmeter or whatever. All right, so now I think I got it wired up right. That's based off if they had it wired up right before. But I am gonna have to go back and double check. I just know that I never took those jumper wires off of there. So these are going from the red positive to the black negative, red positive. Uh-oh. That's not the same. That was not the same coil. Hold on, let me see some. Well, let's see what we get at first. So this is giving us 2.5. So let me make sure that they are identical, and then see what we get. And I mean, it can happen, you know. Mistakes can be made. Nobody is exempt or above making a mistake. And like I said, it may not even matter. But the ohms don't lie. The ohms don't lie. Alright, so we change that up. And now over here we have a reading that is closer to 2. You dig? It's closer to 2. So before it was like 2.5, and now we're getting a 1.9, 2.0. So that's what we want. Question though, what did that amp do at 2 ohms? I don't think it was 2,000 watts. Alright, so from the way that it was wired, like I said, it looks like it was just jumped and coming off of one side. So now what we're gonna look at is, I'm gonna do this parallel wiring because I know it's not wired like that. So I'm gonna wire them up parallel and then see what we got. Alright. Alright, so I just finished wiring each of these in parallel the way that they should have been. I don't know how they was. I think they was probably wired in series or something crazy. I don't know. But it makes me wonder, was that system doing what it's supposed to do? But anyway, so 4 ohm dual voice coil subs wired in parallel to 2 ohms. 2 ohms together bring you, drum roll please, 1 motherfucking ohm, bitch. Exactly what we need to get the 2,000 watts out the amplifier from SCAR. It's gonna beat the brakes out these things, add the RMS, and push them a little bit more. I'm super duper excited. Woo! Alright, so like I was saying before I so rudely got cut off by the anyway, so we got the speakers wired up in the box together, coming off of this port. This port will not be used. And just to verify our ohm reading, we are at 1 ohm. So that thing gonna pull all the power. We want all the smoke, all the power. You dig? All the smoke, all the power. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to So now the only thing we gotta do is get our nails, secure the subwoofers in a box, and then go from there. I'm really kind of tempted, ain't gonna lie, I'm really kind of tempted to take these out, to take these and put them in this box. Like I really am. Like I swear to God. I swear to God I am. Like I kind of want to see what they're gonna do. Alright, so we out though. We got the speaker box in the trunk. It is barely, and when I say barely, I do mean barely fitting in here. If you look here, like I said, it's barely. And then you gotta put a little bit of pressure on it to make it go. So if you are looking at this box, think about it for your box Chevy, then that's something to consider. Oh, maybe I was tripping. I swear I felt like I had to mask that bitch out the first time. But yeah, it's in there at a little bit of an angle, kind of hiked up on the hump, because if I put it flat, it will definitely not close. I did try that already. So this is where it's gonna live at. This is where it's gonna live at. So till the next time. I was gonna put it in two though, but I don't know, man. Maybe I'll pull it back out. That box kind of heavy as shit though. But we'll see. I am curious to hear the Scar amp push the L7 sooner rather than later. So I'll probably end up pulling it back out, but not today. Not today. Alright, man, appreciate it. If y'all like the video, like it, share, comment, and go from there. Overall, I think probably a good, decent box for the money, and it fits. So like I said, barely. Now that I look at it, it looks like it's pushing up on that side just a little bit, but it'll latch close. It'll latch close. So might have to do a little bit of finagling. Yes, it's a tight one. It's a tight one.